Milwaukee is one of the segregated cities. The unemployment rate been roughly 18% for a very long time in the black community. When it was 18% in the black community, it was 5% in the white community. So the average white kid that come out, they say, I could be a doctor, I could be a lawyer. Now for me, when I come out, I see I can be a cleaner. Or if I want to have the nice things, I would have to be a drug dealer. You can't be what you don't see.
And if a person doesn't see value in themselves, then the ability to aspire to do more just will never be there. So for us, the biggest thing we can do is to show people how valuable they truly are. A trade makes a person an asset to the world. The reality of the situation is you have an industry that demands a lot of workers. You have a lot of people with no work.
Oh, it's funny because we grew up in the same hood, as we would say. We ran into each other years and years later. And he said, hey, I got an idea. You're here to help the people. I'm here to help the people. We can either become competitors or we can compete more or less against the world. So it's just us against the world at this point.
In construction in particular, it's just a really unique pathway that has to be taken if you don't come from a family of tradesmen. Getting in construction isn't like walking into Walmart and filling out an application. Pro Trade focuses on education, personal development. Mindful focuses on skill ability and career development.
We've decided that we're better together. With our 10-week course, you can only miss 2 days. There is no such thing as being late. Our gate closes at 7:30. Mindful staffing then puts them on a 4-week stress test to really see if they can handle the construction trades, if they can handle the tough talk, if they can handle the tough work.
I want to create something that takes the ego out of construction. And I want to bring the focus back to the art, the craft, and the beauty of being a true tradesman who's in love with their craft.
There's not a day that goes by that me and Reggie aren't talking about what we're doing, how we can improve it, what the future looks like, the people we need. A lot of times you don't get a job just because you don't talk right. And it's not taken into consideration that the environment is what shaped them to talk like this. So it doesn't mean that they're wrong or they're bad just because they talk this way. You know, these are people with hearts that really want to change but have no idea of how to. And no one is going into the community saying, come with me.
I've been incarcerated for basically 5 years. I got out August 24th, 2015. They showed me things that I necessarily didn't get from my family. I'm getting straight from a stranger. They saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
The goal is to make it cool. Make it cool to be a tradesman who has a successful career and a happy family. Make that cool instead of making it cool to be the guy who goes to the club and parties and then on Monday does nothing.
I'm not a lazy person. I love to go to work. You know, I love to put on my tool belt. I love to come home dirty. I had to become a felon to understand that, you know, so I went through them trials and tribulations, and here today I stand now, a better man, a better brother, a better uncle, a better friend.
It goes back to why I love the trades, because the trades is most forgiving. The trades don't care about your past. They worried about what are you gonna do today on the job. For the felon, it's an opportunity, and it's a grand opportunity.
And I heard Rashaad speak, and so afterwards, the next few days, I went and saw their facilities. I was very, very impressed with just their vision and the idea of giving people that second chance. He's opened my eyes to a world that I was not familiar with. And he's given me a window into that world that I'm just so grateful for.
But at the end of the day, every single person is responsible for their own life. That is the privilege of being a human. And no one's gonna save you. And until you can start making better decisions for you, until you can envision your future, until you can be ready to learn, no teacher is relevant.
We wanna reduce incarceration rates. We want to reduce the unemployment rate. You know, we want more fathers to be involved. We want people to start buying all of these foreclosed homes. I know that I'm doing what God sent me here to do.
You can be exceedingly successful in the service to other people. It just takes a little bit of sacrifice and a little bit of hope, and you have change.